What's up YouTube? I'm back with the video. Happy Memorial Day. It's Monday and I wanted to make a video on the tank here. It hasn't been looking as good as what I've wanted it to look, and I've been testing and I just couldn't quite figure it out, but this is the main reason. I haven't tested with the TDI meter on exactly what elements were going into the RODI water, and this is probably why, so I wanted to make a video. Make sure that you're changing these out frequently. I think I have to change this one out, Amazon fine, for I think $70 every 3 months. So as you can see here, all the gunk just building up down here, and this is a new one that I got, and then obviously the color difference there. So quick video, making sure that you're changing that out, testing your parameters, because if you don't, then you will start to see some stuff build up down here. And I didn't put the filter on the camera here this time, but yeah, just make sure that you're doing your maintenance on that piece of it. I started to get some hair algae as well, so my phosphates and my nitrates were pretty spot on, so I was kind of curious, and I think it's because of the RODI water. So I'm about to attach the new links. Sorry about the mess. Attach the new links on here, and yeah, I think it's going to make quite a bit of a difference. I haven't bought the membrane yet, just because I think the membrane lasts a little bit longer, but these are probably the 3 main ones, but I will buy that membrane soon, so make sure that you're changing those out. Alright YouTube, thanks, like and subscribe. And to change these out, it's literally probably a 10-minute vid. Instead of taking these tubes out, it's kind of a pain in the butt. I know my fingers can't really take these out all the time, but just do it like this, where you're grabbing the old one. Be careful you don't strip it, but it's really easy to just take this out. Here I am, already to the second part here. I try to do it with one hand, but it's kind of hard. Once again, this is what's vacant. So that stuff's going in your saltwater tank because it's not filtering it out right. So make sure that you're changing that. Now that we have that one in there, there we go. There's 1, 2. The one's right there, and then the last one. So let me put this one on, then I'll show you how you kind of filter out the